I'm sitting on top of the clouds like Pharrell and Oprah. Don't ask. Hey VC, it's Aekastar Amber again, and I'm back with my Christmas haul, which is basically everything I got from family that wasn't money, which is what I spent the CC music haul. I'm gonna start with something I've already shown in my response to Maggie's contest, which was the Mark Kozilek Sings Christmas Carols, and I'm probably not gonna get this out again till next Christmas. You can check out my response to see what I thought of certain tracks and everything, but there was that. It's a great album, and I also play Silent Night in my response to Tutors, so you can check that too. And next, from Mom, I got the Afghan Wigs reissue from Black Friday Record Store Day. This was a pretty pricey album because it has 3 records. It's a kind of a flimsy jacket because it's not like a gatefold. They just stuffed all 3 records in there. And this is a foil cover, so fingerprints happen all the time. I'm not going to show everything, but maybe I should at least show some of the extras. I think there were demos and stuff gathered from EPs on the other, and of course the original album, so there's the records. Yeah. Here's the door hanger. You can see that. Oh yeah, you get a sticker. Yeah. And the promo photo. These were all apparently original things that came with the album. And then we have the lyrics and info insert. So there you go. That's basically it. I really enjoyed that album. The Afghan Wigs Gentleman is one of my favorite albums. I read the 33 1/3 book on it. It's great. So I got that. And also from Mom, I got this calendar. Now, I'm not going to touch it too much, and this is why I don't have a calendar hanging on my wall right now, because I didn't know this calendar had glitter on it. I don't know if you could see that, but I was afraid to put it near my turntable because glitter and vinyl does not mix, and it smells like glitter glue, like you're in like a craft store or something. But it is beautiful. I wish it didn't have glitter. I might hang it on a different wall and buy another calendar for that wall, because it really looks pretty blank without anything up there. Now I have glitter on my hands. I shouldn't have touched it till the end, but I'm probably not going to touch any vinyl right now, except to remove the Archie Shepp record, which I'm playing. If I didn't say so, this is like my 3rd take because the records fell over in the 1st take. So yeah, everyone seemed to be interested in this album in the comments, so I thought I'd play it. And also from Mom, I got this, which probably none of you are interested in. It's Rouge Bunny Rouge Foundation, which I was running low on foundation, which I do have bad eczema. My face gets red, so I do like using foundation to cover up with. And this one actually is better because I don't get a rash after removing it. I did start using coconut oil, but it's still a bother because it would begin to prickle, like sometimes during a video, and I'd have to try not to itch it. But this is the bottle. Probably only the girls who watch this video will care, but it has like a pump, and then you can spread it all over your face. And it does pretty good coverage. I haven't touched up or anything since the other video, and it's like midnight right now, and I filmed the other video at like 4 p.m. So, also a shocking thing from Mom is the Cure book Obscure, which I also brought up in my response to Maggie. I was begging for this book. It's kind of pricey. It's a photo book, which I'll try to show some of the pictures, like here's random pictures. That was my favorite polar bear. Even though at first I was thinking, what the hell is that? Till I read the caption. Some nice pictures. This is basically really a photo book. I thought it would be coffee table size, but I'm kind of glad it's small because it fits on my shelf over there and I can display it. So, yeah, I'd recommend this book if you're a Cure fan. I remember when I first got the email announcing this and I was like, gotta have it. So I have it now. So next up are things I got from my aunt and cousin. The first item is from my cousin. And Robert Z, you're going to want to see this. It's a MoFi pressing of the Sisters of Mercy Floodland. And I actually put this on my list because of the mix tutor sent me, the Gothtastic mix, because it has this Corrosion as the first track, and I was like, I've got to hear the whole album, so I played it on Spotify, and immediately it went on my wish list, and I kind of had a feeling that Lindsay would see it, and she'd most likely get it for me. I wasn't, the only reason I wasn't all the way sure is maybe the price, but I'm glad to have it. It sounds great. And next up, oh, okay, they were a little out of order, sorry. Next up, I got more MoFi sleeves. I don't need to say anything about this, but I needed more inner sleeves. And, sorry, I'm bumping stuff into the bed now. Flying Lotus, what's this one called? You're Dead. I love this album, really. It's jazzy, and then there's the Kendrick Lamar song. If you haven't seen the video, there's dancing in it, at a funeral. It's great. I love it. It's captivating. I'll try to post it in the description if you haven't seen it yet. The whole album is great. I actually didn't pay too big of attention to Flying Lotus since he first came out. I bought the first thing like an EP, and then I just didn't really pay attention to him, but Tudor also sent me the, what is that album, Cosma, Gamma? It's like I don't have notes here, but I listened to that and I like that too, but I didn't really start paying attention to Flying Lotus for real until the whole Captain Murphy thing, so yeah, this album is really good. I don't know if I should show the gatefold. Some really disturbing yet interesting art, and actually there's this one image on one of the inner sleeves that reminded me of this Dateline episode of this guy named Yan. He had like a buzz cut or like was half bald, but then they found him on a tropical island after he ran away, after I think he poisoned his wife or something, and he came back with the craziest hair, and this guy, it reminded me of the hair, the wacky hair on this guy on Dateline. I was like, what the hell happened? He had no hair, and all of a sudden he has wacky hair, like he went crazy. So, there you go. Next up are albums I got from Dad, and I pretty much knew I was going to get Pink Floyd, The Endless River. This album is really good. I heard it on Spotify before. It really is relaxing and a good companion piece to the Division Bell, which Tudor said. So yeah, I really enjoy this album. And I'll probably put it on again soon since I haven't since Dad was over. He also got me this, the Best of the James Gang. And I actually recognized Walk Away, but and maybe Funk 49, which my friend Will said was in a beer commercial in the 80s. I didn't recognize where I knew it from, but seeing as it says they came riding in from the Midwest from Cleveland, Ohio, now I know kind of why Dad would be really into this band, because of where they're from. But yeah, I really enjoyed that one from start to finish. That's a good album. So it was a nice surprise because I was only expecting one album from him. And he also bought me Godiva biscuits, but I finished them, so I don't have them to show. And lastly, I forgot I can't show this because I can't show it fully because it's on my iPad, but my aunt also got me this OtterBox, which it's actually pretty great because the rubber grips actually keep the iPad in place on my book sculpture thing, so it won't have the potential to fall. Now, it never really falls, but I'm always worried about it, but this it seems to grip on. And I had to get used to having the screen protector on because it made everything look darker, more dim, but overall, I really do like this protector. I needed one because I spilled soap on my iPad and I thought I killed it. Thankfully I didn't. This is the only part I could show. This is like the piece I put on top when I'm done with it. So yeah, and it can grip onto the back, and I don't know if I could do this. Yeah, it's like a little stand. You have to really like press it down. I'm not going to do it right now, but you get the idea. So those were basically my gifts. I don't think I left anything out. So I hope everyone enjoyed this video. I'm going to show the 3 ghost thread next. Take care. Okay, now on to Robert Z's 3 ghost thread, which he started around Christmas time. Obviously, I'm a procrastinator, just like Rob said in his last video. I don't know why I put things off, but I just do. Basically, the idea is to invite 3 dead musicians to the Christmas ball. I was gonna make a joke like, oh, let's make it the New Year's ball. No, wait, it's after New Year's. Let's make it the pre-Valentine's Day ball. But anyway, the first person I'm going to invite is Stephen Samuel Gordon, aka Space Ape. He died in October. I was shocked about that. I really like this Code 9 and the Space Ape, Memories of the Future. I'll play a quick snippet of the song Quantum in a second here.
Who are you trying to identify? Eyes, blood, red, crying, unintensify. Reading the subject by ignoring the context. Weaving constructions to illuminate your concept. Marked by the lyrical, physical, and the mystical. Believing in a virtual language that's mythical.
Okay, so basically, he's a rapper, and Code 9 is the DJ electronics guy or whatever. They're on Hyperdub, and I really enjoyed that album. In 2006, I put that on so many mixes. Everything was Code 9 and the Space Ape. I was always like, we need more Space Ape. There's something about that Jamaican accent. I don't know. I even once watched an interview, but I couldn't find it now, and I even said he sounds like he's rapping in his interview when he's answering the questions, so he'd be a fun guest. So next up, I already told you, Robert, who I'd pick would be Nick Talbot, aka Gravenhurst. And I have my CDs here. We have The Western Lands, Fires in Distant Buildings, Flashlight Seasons, and Black Holes in the Sand. So I also got this record, which I showed in my CC Music unboxing, and I just really find him captivating. I don't really know a lot about him personally, and we don't know how he died. Oh, I should say Space Ape died of a rare cancer, since I didn't say that, and that's very sad. He died young. Nick Talbot died young. He died in December. And actually it was weirdly soon after the 10-year anniversary reissues were coming out, so it was a big shock. He's a dark folk indie artist. I'll put in some clips of both my favorite song, The Diver, and an interview he did on a radio show, probably from 2004. I don't know, a friend sent it to me at that time on a CDR. So I think I'm okay to post that one. I think I was told to never share the live one, which I don't really know why, because it has some great renditions of songs on there, like romance and stuff.
I'm getting closer, but I'm still swimming. It hits me again. It's getting darker, and I'm still swimming. It hits me again, and I'm never frightened. No, I'm never afraid. And you never understand the lengths I go to light your way.
Such a creepy little song, so beautifully sung. A lot of your songs have dark images in them. And is that just something you identify with a lot? I don't know.
I don't know how to answer that question. Maybe it's something I don't know, maybe it's something I'll move away from eventually when I grow up. But I'm not a pessimistic person, I have to say. Well, I don't know. That's a really hard question to answer.
Well, maybe you get your pessimism out in your music and let it be that way.
I don't know, it's not really cathartic. I don't find music cathartic. I find doing music absolutely petrifying, to be honest. And,
Really?
yes. And
In what way?
I don't know. It's I guess the idea of catharsis is kind of getting something out and relieving yourself of some kind of emotional burden. But I just find myself taking more on every time I write a song, so it doesn't really work for me. So maybe at some point I'm just going to have to write about bunny rabbits skipping in fields.
Oh, please don't. No.
Well, maybe there is a place for that. I don't know.
I guess. But
So,
what you're doing is just lovely by me.
So anyway, as you could probably tell after you hear the radio clip that I liked the line about bunny rabbits. So I think he'd bring humor to the party as well as some dark music. And lastly, I choose Patrick Swayze, my Dirty Dancing album. Yes, She's Like the Wind. I love that song. It's my guilty pleasure. And I also thought, since he can dance, that he could teach me how to dance at the ball. So that's why I would choose him. So hopefully this is cool, Robert. Sorry I'm late about this, but those are my 3.